Alright, guys. I got a pretty light week of releases to talk about. I actually have 0 movies in this new pre-order haul, which I know is going to be shocking to some of you because, you know, I'm the movie guy who likes to get all the new releases coming out. But honestly, this week, the only new release I wanted was Sweeney Todd, and I just passed on it because I could get it cheaper, and I'm not in love with that movie. So I ended up passing. But these other 2 releases are books that I have, so I want to snag these. Let's get into these. Actually, let's start with the comics, and we'll get into the books. All these are, well, there's one book, and the other one's a comic, so we'll get into it. Ashes from the New Beginning, The Exceptional X-Men. This is a return of Emma Frost. Issue 1. These X-Men stuff, you know, I never realized how interconnected so much X-Men comics are. So I started buying all these different lines now that I started getting into X-Men comics. And it's expensive, guys. I've been enjoying it. It's all great reads, but it's like, oh. I got, I'm not sure how you say this. I know this is like a Nintendo character, or at least I've seen her in like Nintendo-related stuff. So I thought this was really cool comic to pick up. Not sure how you say that. I just thought it was a cool thing to pick up. Got issue number 4, My Adventures with Superman. Love that show, and that'll be definitely one of the first things here you will see me dive into. The Spectacular Spider-Man, issue number 7. Can't believe we're already at issue number 7. It's crazy. Godzilla Skate or Die, issue number 3. I don't love these comics, but the art on them is really cool. What If Donald Duck Became the Mighty Thor, which I know they did the Wolverine one, which I read, which was pretty cool. So, and then we have the Acolytes. This is the Wookiee character. This is like a set in the High Republic universe, and is expanded upon from the show, which is crazy. It's so funny how they announced this, and they had this ready to come out before the show got canceled. So now it feels like worthless buying this and reading this. But that also might lead to its value increase. Like, some people really like the show, be like, oh, I see this, I need to buy the merch because it might disappear. And then we got the archive edition of Farscape, issue number 1. There was a 25th anniversary special that released this week. I did not find it. I will still be on the hunt for that, though. Alright, now let's get into the books I pre-ordered. I pre-ordered Quick Stops, Volume 2. I'm going to definitely have to review this and read through this before the new Kevin Smith movie comes out. But if you don't know what this comic series is, it's basically little stories set within the Clerks universe with different characters like Dante and stuff. This one's a lot thicker than Volume 1, so I'm guessing there's a lot more in here. But I do really love Kevin Smith stuff, so that'll be cool. Last thing I grabbed is Bender's Guide to Life by Bender. This is a lot smaller than it looked on Amazon, and I'm kind of disappointed by this because while there's actually a lot in this book, like little excerpts and reads in here, like it's actually a pretty thick book, I would say, it was still like $22 or something like that. That's pretty pricey for a book this size. It feels like it should be like $15 or less. Actually, it's pretty, actually for the size of it, 15, right? I feel like it's a little too much, but well, regardless, I got it, and I will be reading through that as well. I got a lot of stuff to dive into and read over the next coming days. So yeah, and then tomorrow I should have a Michael Jackson haul. So stay tuned for that video coming soon. Let me know your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe.